him being in Nashville for the last 5 years has like helped. We've kind of met in the middle, like he's chilled out a little bit, but he's just down for anything. Like he's so.
Miranda Lambert has officially broken
with her father being a skilled guitarist and her mother supporting her singing
surrounding
passion.
her relationship
Miranda grew
with
up
fellow
immersed in
country
music.
star Blake Shelton.
A talented
the
guitarist
long-awaited revelation
introduced her to
confirmed
country
what
and
fans
southern
in the
rock
media
music,
have long
while Beverly
suspected,
supported
and it
Miranda's
raises
budding
even more
interest in
questions
singing.
about what truly
Face-to-face
happened
with
behind
people's
scenes.
most challenging
After years of
situations.
denial,
This line
Lambert's
of work
sudden
exposed
change
young
in stance has
Miranda to
captivated
stories of
audiences,
heartbreak,
prompting a
resilience,
closer
and
look at her
Inspired
journey
by
and what
legends
this
like Merle
confession
Haggard,
means for
Willie
both her
Nelson,
and Blake
Loretta
moving
Lynn.
forward.
She developed
Miranda
a raw,
Lambert was born on
authentic voice
November 10,
grounded in her roots.
1983,
Influenced by
in
legends
Lindale,
like
Texas,
Merle Haggard,
a small
Willie
town
Nelson,
that
and
greatly
Loretta
influenced
Lynn,
her identity
Miranda
and
gained a
music.
real, raw
Raised in a
perspective that
tight-knit
would become
family,
central to her artistry.
upbringing
struggle.
was far from typical.
themes she
Her
would later
parents,
weave
Rick
into
and
her
Beverly
music.
Lambert, worked as
Her
private
parents' love for
investigators,
music played a big
profession that
role in her
exposed
life.
young
Rick
Miranda
was a
to
talent.
stories of
Her music
hardship,
journey began
resilience,
early, performing
and
at local
heartache,
talent shows and festivals
experiences
as a
that would later
teenager,
fuel her
with guidance
songwriting.
from her father.
With her
She
father
learned
being a skilled
Her
guitarist
journey
and
into
her mother
music
supporting
began
her singing
early.
passion.
As a teenager,
Miranda grew up
Miranda
immersed in
performed at
music,
local talent shows
inspired
and
by legends
festivals.
like
Talented
Merle Haggard,
guitarist who often
Willie
played
Nelson,
country and
Loretta
southern
Lynn.
rock songs at
She
home.
developed a raw,
Beverly,
authentic
meanwhile,
voice
supported
grounded in her
Miranda's
roots.
budding in.
learned to
Her
play
music
guitar
journey
and started
began
writing
early,
her own songs,
performing at local
often
talent
influenced
shows
by the
and
emotional
festivals as a
stories she
teenager.
encountered through a
With
parent's
guidance
well.
from her father,
At just 16,
she learned to play
Eventually
guitar
learning
and started
guitar from her
writing her
father
own
and
songs,
writing her own songs.
often influenced
By
by the
age
emotional
16,
stories
she
she
joined a
encountered
local
through her
band
parents'
that played
work.
in honky-tonks
At just
and
16,
in singing.
Miranda joined a local
From a young
band
age,
and began
Lambert
performing in
absorbed the music of
honky-tonks
legends
and
like
small
Merle
venues.
Haggard,
Gritty
Willie Nelson,
experiences
and
that
Loretta
honed her
Lynn.
confidence and
Miranda joined a
determination.
local band
In
and began performing in
2003,
honky-tonks
she
and
competed
small
in
venues.
Nashville Star,
Gritty experiences
finishing
that
third
honed
but
her
making a
confidence and
lasting
determination.
impression that led
venues,
to a record
building
deal with
grit
Sony
and
Music.
confidence.
Her debut
In
album,
2003,
Kerosene,
she got her
released in
first major break on the
2005,
reality show
introduced
Who
Asterisk.
the
became
world to
her
a
idols.
fiery,
In her own
independent
words,
spirit.
her small-town
With songs like
upbringing
Gunpowder
combined
and
with her
Lead and
family's
Kerosene
musical
resonated
passion
with
gave her the
listeners
real
drawn to
raw.
her fearless voice.
In 2003,
Lambert's rise to fame
she competed in
was fueled by her
Asterisk Nashville Star
unapologetic
Asterisk,
authenticity.
finishing
Her
third,
second
but
album,
making a
Crazy
lasting
Ex-Girlfriend,
impression.
Nashville Star
2007,
Although she
cemented her
placed third,
reputation
the
with bold
exposure
tracks
led to a
and earned
record
her an
deal with
Academy
Sony
of Country
Music,
Music Award.
launching her
By
professional
2009,
career.
A perspective that has
Revolution
always
showed a
been
deeper
central to
side
her
of Lambert,
artistry.
with a hit The
Lambert's
House That
journey
Built
into
Me
music
becoming
began
her
early.
first #1 and
By her
winning
teenage
a Grammy.
years,
And that led
Over
to
the
a
years,
record deal with
Miranda
Sony Music.
accumulated
Her
numerous
debut
accolades
album,
from the
Asterisk,
CMAs,
Kerosene Asterisk,
ACMs,
released in
and
2005,
Grammys. Thanks to her
introduced-
unique
Her
ability to
debut
blend
album
traditional
Asterisk
country with a
Kerosene
modern
Asterisk,
edge. Her career
2005,
flourished.
introduced
But
her
behind the
fiery,
scenes,
independent
her personal
spirit
life
with hits
faced
like
both joy
She was
and
already
struggle.
performing at
Miranda
local talent
Lambert
shows and
Blake
festivals.
Shelton's story began
Her
in
father taught her how to
2005
play the
during a
guitar,
performance of You Are
and
the
before
Reason
long
God
she
Made
started
the world to
Oklahoma
her
at
fiery,
CMT's
independent
100
spirit with
Greatest
songs
US.
like Gunpowder
Their
and
chemistry
Lead
was
and Kerosene,
undeniable,
resonating
sparking
with listeners
rumors and
drawn to her
intrigue.
fearless voice.
At the time,
Gunpowder and
Blake
Lead
was
and
still
Kerosene.
married to his first
The
wife,
album's raw
Kaynette
energy
Williams.
and unapologetic
Miranda
lyrics
was also in a
resonated with
relationship.
fans,
Despite
especially
their
women who
Started writing her own songs.
Both admitted later that
The
sparks they
experiences
felt
she had
were
growing
real
up and the
powerful.
stories she had heard
Soon
from her
after,
parents' work
Blake's
became
marriage
rich
ended
material
and
for her
Miranda
lyrics.
ended her own
Lambert's
engagement,
rise to fame was
fueling
fueled by her
speculation about the timing
unapologetic
of their
authenticity.
romance.
Her
By
second album,
2007,
Asterisk
the couple
Crazy
made their
Ex-Girlfriend
public
Asterisk,
debut at the
admired her
CMT
boldness.
Music Awards,
Critics praised her
confirming what
blend of
fans had
traditional
long
country
suspected.
roots and
They
modern
were
attitude.
together. Their romance
Lambert
quickly
wasn't trying to
became one
fit
of the
in.
most talked about relationships
When she was just
in country
16,
music.
Miranda joined a
Despite
local
messy
band
and
that played in
controversial
honky-tonks and other
their
small
bond was
venues.
passionate and genuine.
These
They were frequently
2007,
seen together at
cemented
award
a
shows,
reputation with bold
concerts,
tracks and
in
earned her an
interviews,
Academy of Country
often
Music
expressing
Award.
their admiration
By
and love for
2009,
each other.
To a mold,
As
she
their
was
careers
carving her own
skyrocketed,
path.
so did their
Asterisk
relationship,
Asterisk rise to
culminating
fame
in a
Asterisk
fairy tale
Asterisk.
wedding in May 2011.
Lambert's momentum continued.
However,
performances helped
behind
her
the
gain
glamour,
confidence and
cracks
develop
began
her
to show.
style.
The couple
It wasn't
faced
glamorous,
constant media
just a
scrutiny,
girl with big dreams
long-distance
singing her heart
challenges
out
due to
and
demanding
Asterisk
schedules,
Revolution
and
Asterisk
persistent
showed a
rumors
deeper
of
side of
infidelity and
Lambert,
disagreements.
with a hit The
In
House That Built Me
2015,
becoming her first
after 4
#1 and
years of
winning her
marriage,
Grammy.
Miranda
with her
and Blake announced their
2007
divorce,
album Asterisk
shocking
Crazy
fans and
Ex-Girlfriend
sparking another
Asterisk,
wave of
which
public
featured more
speculation.
fearless storytelling
Both stars
and earned her
handled
the
the
Academy
split
of
with
Country.
Smoky bars,
offering limited
but it
public
gave her the
comments
kind
while
of grit and
focusing on their careers
determination
and
she
personal
needed to
growth.
survive in the
Miranda has
competitive
since
world of
spoken
country
candidly
music.
about the emotional
Over the
toll the
years,
relationship,
Miranda
its public
accumulated
nature had
numerous
on her.
accolades from the
Her music
CMAs,
became a vessel
ACMs,
for
and
processing
Grammys.
her heartbreak.
Thanks to a unique
With
ability to
albums like
blend
The
Country
Weight
Music
of
Award
These
for
Wings
Album of the
reflecting
Year.
her pain,
Her next album,
healing,
Asterisk
and
Revolution
self-discovery.
Asterisk,
Her latest confession
2009,
about the true
marked a
nature of
turning
her and
point.
Blake's
In
early
2003,
connection
she
sheds
got her
new
first
light on a
major
story
break by
many thought
competing
they
in the
already
reality show
understood,
Nashville Star.
revealing just how complex
Unlike
and
many
deeply
reality
personal
shows
that
that churn
journey
Traditional
really was.
country with a modern
Lambert's
edge.
story is
Her
one of
career
resilience.
flourished. But
Rising
behind
from
the scenes,
small-town
her
beginnings
personal
to
life would
stardom,
face both joy and
navigating
struggle.
love and loss in
It
the
showed
public
her
eye,
softer,
and
more
emerging
introspective
stronger
side
through
with
it all.
songs like The
As she
House That Built
continues
Me,
to
her
evolve as an
first number
artist
one
and a
hit
woman,
and a Grammy winner.
her willingness to
With
share
Now,
her
at Pop
truth
Stars,
only deepens
this
the
one
connection
focused
she has
on
with
discovering
fans who have
genuine
followed her
country
every
talent.
step of the way.
Lambert
Miranda
didn't win.
Lambert's charismatic.
She placed
fierce
third.
independence,
Miranda Lambert and Blake
Shelton's
Shelton's story
humorous,
began in
easygoing
2005
personality
during
made them
performance
one
of
of country
You're the
music's
Reason
most
God
beloved
Made
couples.
Oklahoma at
However,
Each album,
the public
Lambert
debut
established
wasn't free
herself
from
as both a
controversy.
powerhouse
Lingering
vocalist and a
questions from their
respected
previous
songwriter.
relationships
Over the
followed
years, she
them. But
won
instead of
multiple
letting the
CM
chatter define
But her
them,
performances
Miranda
left a
and Blake
lasting
leaned into
impression
their
on the
shared
judges
love
and
for music.
audiences.
They began
The
appearing
exposure
together
led to her
every
signing a
week.
record
And over
deal
time,
with
T's
the
Asterisk
genuine
100
connection
Greatest
won over
Duet Star.
critics and fans
Their
alike.
chemistry was
As
undeniable,
their relationship
sparking
blossomed,
rumors
so
and
did their
intrigue.
individual careers,
At the time,
bringing the
May,
added challenge
ACM,
of
and
balancing
Grammy
love,
Awards, inspiring
fame,
a new
and
generation of
increasingly
artists
demanding
with her
schedules.
authenticity and
Miranda
fearless
and Blake
approach.
tied the knot
Through
on May
hard-
14,
Sony Music.
2011.
This was the
in a
start
heartfelt
of her
ceremony
professional
at the Don
music
Strange
career,
Ranch in
a
Bourne,
journey that
Texas,
would take her from
surrounded by
small-town
family,
stages.
close friends,
Blake was still
and
married to
fellow
his
country
first
stars.
wife, Kaynet
Their wedding
Williams,
was a joyful
and Miranda was
celebration
also
of
in a
their bond.
relationship.
A notable
Despite
highlight
their
of their marriage was their
circumstances.
creative
Work,
partnership.
bold choices,
They collaborated
and staying
on
true to
several
her
tracks,
roots, she became a
revealing their
symbol of
chemistry not
empowerment and
just as a couple, but
individuality
also
in
as
country music.
musicians. Their
Asterisk-
song Bearskin
sold-out
Rug
arenas.
showcased their playful
Her
side.
debut
While
album,
OVU,
Kerosene,
inspired
released in
by the tragic loss of
2005,
Blake's brother,
introduced the
displayed
world to her.
emotional
Both
depth
admitted
and
later that the sparks
vulnerability.
they felt were
The song
real and
became
powerful.
one of Miranda's
Soon
most
after,
poignant hits,
Blake's marriage
winning the
ended,
2012
and Miranda
Country Music
ended her own
Association
engagement.
Award for Song
Asterisk
of the Year.
Miranda and
Their
Blake
musical
asterisk
synergy
asterisk.
allowed them to connect
Miranda
on a deeper
Lambert
level
and Blake
brought
Shelton's
fans
story
into
began
their
in
journey of love,
2005 during a
loss,
Fiery,
and
independent
resilience.
spirit.
Yet,
With
the
songs
very
like
schedules that had
Gunpowder
brought
and
them
Lead
together
and
also kept them
Kerosene,
apart.
she shared
Blake's
her
commitment
no-nonsense
to The
approach.
Voice, which he
Fueling
joined as a coach
speculation
in
about the
2011,
timing of their romance.
elevated his
By
fame far beyond
2007,
country
the
circles.
couple made their
His
public
warm
debut at the
personality and
CMT.
humor
Duet
made him a
performance of You're
household
the Reason
name.
God
But
made
his long
Oklahoma
stints
4
filming in
CMT's
Los
asterisk
Angeles clashed with
100 Greatest
Miranda's
Duets
busy touring
asterisk
schedule.
concert.
Though they
Their
supported
chemistry-
one
Approach to
another,
life and love,
the distance and demands
striking
of
a
their
chord
careers
with
made
listeners who
spending time
admired her
together
fearless
increasingly
attitude.
rare. Maintaining
Despite
their
her
marriage
growing
amid this
fame,
pressure wasn't
Music
easy.
Awards,
Miranda
confirming
often
what
joked in
fans had long
interviews that they
suspected.
mostly
They were
communicated
together.
through texts
Their
and
romance
phone calls.
quickly became
Even
one of the
when
most
together,
talked about
they were
It was
relationships.
frequently
undeniable,
too
even though
exhausted
both
to
were in
connect
relationships.
meaningfully.
Blake was
Adding
married
to
to
their
his first
difficulties
wife,
were their
Kaynet
contrasting
Williams,
personalities.
and Miranda was dating
Blake's
someone
laid-back
else.
Lambert
charm
remained
and
deeply
lightheartedness
connected
clashed
to her
at times
roots,
with Miranda's
often crediting her
introspective and
hometown and
emotionally
upbringing
intense
as the
nature.
foundation
What
of her
once drew them
success.
together eventually
Relationships in country
contributed to
music.
growing misunderstandings.
Despite a messy and
As time
controversial
went
beginning,
on, their
their
marriage
bond was
became a
passionate and
fixture in
genuine.
tabloids.
They were
Rumors
frequently
of
seen
infidelity swirled,
Despite those
particularly
commitments,
surrounding
sparks
Blake.
flew during their
Reports
performance.
linked him to other women,
Years later,
including
both
singer
would
Katie
admit the
Groves.
connection was
Though
real.
these were
Lambert's
often
early years laid the
unsubstantiated.
groundwork for
Blake
her rise
addressed
to
the rumors
stardom,
publicly,
but the road
denying
ahead
any
wasn't always
wrongdoing and
smooth.
asserting the couple's
As her
commitment
music
to
career
honesty and
soared,
trust.
together at award
Still,
shows,
the constant
concerts,
spotlight
and in interviews,
media speculation
often expressing
placed a
their
tremendous
admiration and
strain
love
on
for
their
each other.
relationship.
As their
Even
careers
Miranda
skyrocketed,
found
And
herself
intense.
under scrutiny.
As their friendship
The endless
deepened,
rumors,
rumors swirled.
whether true or not,
Not long
forced
after,
the couple
Blake
to
and his
confront
wife
doubts
divorced,
and
and
insecurities
Miranda
that might
ended
have otherwise
Her
remained
personal
dormant.
life faced
In
challenges that would
2015,
test her
after
resilience
4
and shape
years
the
of
artist
marriage,
she would
Miranda
become.
Lambert and Blake
Rise to
Shelton
fame.
announced their divorce. Stunning
So did their
fans in the country
relationship,
music world.
culminating
Their
in a
relationship,
fairy tale wedding in
once
May
seen as a
2011.
powerful union
However,
of two talented
Behind the
talented
glamour,
stars had
crack
come
Her
to an end.
relationship
Both issued
intensifying
statements
speculation.
expressing heartbreak,
Their romance
but also
drew both
respect for one
admiration
another.
and criticism
They
due to the
acknowledged that their
timing.
decision wasn't
Still,
made
Miranda
lightly and
Lambert's
had
big
come after
moment
trying
came
their
in
best to make the
2005 with the
marriage work.
release of her
In the
debut
end,
album,
the
Kerosene.
combination of demanding
The album
careers,
didn't just put her on the
personal
map.
began to
differences,
show.
and
The
relentless
couple faced
public
constant
scrutiny
media
became
scrutiny,
too much to bear.
long-distance
Their
challenges
story,
due to demanding
equal
schedules
parts
and
passionate,
persistent rumors,
complex,
They admitted
and
the
deeply
emotions
human,
were complicated
remains a
but
reminder
genuine.
that even the most
Eventually,
beloved
the
partnerships
two
can
became
be
an
challenged
official
by
couple,
life in the
and their
spotlight.
relationship became
Miranda Lambert
It lit
and
the
Blake
fire
Shelton
that would make her
ultimately
one of
chose to
country
end their
music's
marriage,
brightest stars.
recognizing that it was for the
Packed
best.
with raw
The
energy and
announcement drew
unapologetic
swift
of infidelity
reactions
and
from fans and
disagreements.
media alike.
In
Some
2015,
offering support.
After 4
others
years of marriage,
speculating on the
Miranda
reasons behind
and
the
Blake
split.
announced their divorce.
Rumors and
Shocking
allegations
became one of the
quickly
most
surfaced.
talked about romances
But both
in
Miranda
country
and Blake
music.
refrained from
After
fueling
that
the gossip,
2005
choosing
duet,
instead to
their
focus on their
personal
careers
lives
and personal
changed
healing.
drastically.
Lyrics,
The legal
the album
aspect
quickly
of their
climbed
divorce
the
in
charts.
2015 surprised
Its title
many with
track,
speed.
Kerosene,
Just days
became
after
a breakout
announcing
hit,
their separation,
reaching the top
divorce was
fans
finalized,
and sparking another
leading
wave
to
of public
intense speculation about what had
Both
been
stars
happening
handled the
behind
split
scenes.
with dignity,
Reports
offering
hinted at
limited
ongoing
public
tensions,
comments while
disagreements
Blake's
about
marriage
trust
began to
and
falter,
clashing
and by
lifestyles.
2006,
Allegations
he and Kate
circulated that
divorced.
Blake had concerns
Miranda,
about
then
infidelity.
engaged,
20
though
on
Miranda
the country
denied
charts.
those claims.
The song's
Conversely,
fiery message of
some sources
empowerment
suggested
struck a
that
chord
Miranda
with
felt
fans,
unsupported
especially
and
women.
misunderstood
who
in
focusing on
marriage.
their careers
The
and
tabloid
personal
frenzy
growth.
only added
Miranda
fuel
has
to the
since
fire,
spoken
with
candidly
each
about the
headline
emotional toll of a
intensifying the strain.
relationship and
Still,
its public nature.
neither
Hamilton.
Miranda
also
nor Blake
ended her
engaged in
relationship
public
as she and
mudslinging.
Blake grew closer.
While Blake occasionally
Despite the
spoke about
surrounding
the
whispers
breakup,
and
both
controversy,
artists
they
channeled
stood
their
by their
emotions
feelings.
through
Who admired
music.
Lambert's
Miranda's
boldness
Vice
and
and Blake,
honesty.
She's Got Away with
Kerosene
words
wasn't
offering
just
raw
about
insights
commercial
into their
success.
heartbreak.
It also
Despite the
earned
pain,
critical praise.
Both stars began
Her
rebuilding
music
their
became a
lives.
vessel for
For
processing her
Miranda,
heartbreak.
the
With
divorce
albums
was a
like Asterisk, The
devastating
Weight of
loss,
These Wings,
not
Asterisk,
just of a
reflecting
partner,
her
but of a
pain.
chapter she had
Stepping
deeply
into the
invested
spotlight
in.
together
She
and
turned
preparing
inward,
for a future that would
reflecting and
captivate the
processing
public
her
and
emotions
challenge them
through
both in
songwriting.
unexpected
Her
ways.
2016
Miranda-
album, The Weight of
Reviewers
These
loved
Wings,
her
was a
unique
deeply
blend of
personal
traditional
project
country
filled
roots with a
vulnerability
modern rebellious
and
twist.
emotional truth.
For many, it was
Songs
clear
like
that
Tin
Lambert
Man
wasn't
and We Should
trying.
Be
Healing
Friends
and
offer fans a
self-discovery.
glimpse into a
Her latest
healing
confession
process,
about the true
revealing
nature
a
of her
woman
and Blake's early
rediscovering
connection
her
sheds
strength.
new light on a
During
story
this
many
time,
thought they
she
already
leaned on
Lambert and
family,
Blake Shelton
friends,
had found
and
something
beloved
unique in each
rescue
other.
dogs for comfort.
They made their official
Choosing
debut
growth,
as a couple
she
in
embraced
2007,
self-care,
stepping
to fit
introspection,
into the
and
typical
ultimately
country star
renewal.
mold.
Both Blake
Instead,
and Miranda
she was
found
carving
love
out her
again,
own path,
but in very
one
different
where she
ways.
called the shots.
Blake began a
He understood,
high-profile romance
revealing
with
just how
pop star
complex
Gwen
and deeply
Stefani,
personal their
whom he
journey
met
really
on The
was.
Voice.
Lambert's
Their
story
chemistry
is one of
became
resilience,
undeniable.
rising
Though
from
the
small
early
onto the
stages
red
of their
carpet
relationship
together
were
at the
marred by
CMT
rumors of
Music
an affair.
Awards.
Blake
Their
denied
public
the
appearance
accusations,
confirmed what
and
many
despite the
fans
media
and industry
attention,
insiders
he and
had
Gwen
And stayed
eventually
true to
married in
herself.
2021,
This fierce
celebrating a
independence
love
quickly
that had
became her
weathered storms.
signature.
Their
From there,
relationship stood in
Lambert's
stark
career
contrast to his
only
marriage
gained
with
small-town
Miranda,
beginnings to stardom,
receiving massive
navigating
public attention,
love and
but
loss in the
appearing
public
more
eye,
harmonious
and emerging
lighthearted.
stronger through it all.
Miranda,
as she
on
continues
the
to
other
evolve
hand,
as an
had
took a
suspected
more
they
private
were in a
path.
relationship.
In early
The
2018,
announcement sparked
she began
widespread
dating New York
excitement,
City police
instantly
officer
making
Brendan
them one of
McLaughlin.
country music's
Their
most
relationship
gained
remained
momentum.
mostly out of the
Her
spotlight,
songwriting stood
and
out
fans
too.
were surprised
She
when
had a way
Miranda
of telling
announced their
stories that
marriage in
felt
February
deeply
2019.
personal yet universal
Brendan's
at the
life
same time.
outside the
artist and a
celebrity
woman.
bubble
Her
seemed
willingness to
offer
share
Miranda
truth
the
only deepens the
stability and
connection
peace
she has
she
with
had long
fans who
desired.
followed her every
Their
step of the
low-key
way.
dynamic was
Miranda
a refreshing
Lambert-
shift
Beloved
for
pairs.
Miranda, who
Blake's
embraced this new
charismatic,
beginning
humorous
with gratitude
nature and Miranda's
grace.
fierce
In the
independence
aftermath
made
of
them
her
a
divorce,
standout couple.
Miranda's music
Despite
became
time.
her sanctuary.
With
She
Kerosene,
released Got My Name
Lambert
Changed
established
back in
herself not only as a
2019,
singer,
a bold
but as a
declaration
serious
of
artist with a
independence
strong
and
voice.
Charismatic,
It resonated
fierce
with fans who
independence,
had
and
gone
Blake
through
Shelton's
similar
humorous,
experiences.
easygoing
capturing the
personality
essence
made
of
them one
starting
of
over.
country music's
Her
most
albums
beloved
Wild
couple.
the
Card
lingering
and The Weight of
controversy
These
from their
Wings
past
explored the
relationships,
full
they
emotional
appeared
spectrum,
unbothered,
from
leaning into
heartbreak
their
to
shared passion
empowerment.
for music and
Critics and
attending
fans
various
praise her
events.
And vision.
authenticity and emotional
While
depth,
Kerosene opened
solidifying
doors,
her
it
status
was her
as one of
follow-up
country
albums that
music's most
solidified her
compelling
place as a
storytellers.
country music
Through it all,
powerhouse.
Miranda Lambert
However,
has
their
continued to
public
evolve
debut
personally
wasn't
and
free from
professionally.
controversy.
Her journey from
Lingering
heartbreak
questions
to
from their
healing
previous
showcases the
relationships
power
followed them.
of resilience.
Together.
She
Over
remains a
time,
leading
their genuine
voice in
affection
country
won
music,
over both critics
known
and
for her
fans.
fearless honesty,
As their relationship
powerful
blossomed,
vocals,
so
and
did their
unwavering commitment to
In
her art.
2007,
More than just
she
a
released
country
Crazy
star,
Ex-Girlfriend,
Miranda has become
an
a
album that
symbol of
pushed the boundaries
perseverance
even
and
further.
strength.
Tracks
What do you
like
But
think
instead
about
of letting
Miranda's
the chapter
path to
define them,
self-discovery
Miranda
new
and Blake
beginnings?
leaned into their
Let us
shared
know in
love
the
for
comments
music.
below.
They
If you
began
enjoyed
appearing
this
together
update,
at events.
don't forget to
and
like,
Years, and the
subscribe,
pressures of fame
and
and
hit the bell
demanding
so you
schedules
never miss the
began to
latest
take a
stories on
toll.
your favorite stars
Miranda
and
and
all
Blake
things
tied the
country.
knot on May